Music. It's different for everybody. It impacts emotions and moves people uniquely.
There is something magical in sound and the ways we arrange it in what we call music. There are many ways to express yourself in music.
For me, it's finding sounds from the unusual to produce the compositions that are unique and exciting.
Growing up in the 90s in the small city in Poland, I was probably one of the first generations that truly experienced the music technology from the West. I remember that I loved to listening to the tapes from early age, and I was always fascinated with music equipment. When I was 21, I moved to London, UK. It was then when I became interested in music production. I invested in my first MIDI keyboard and music software, and I started a journey with digital audio workstation until today. After about 2 years of learning music software on my own, I enrolled to De Montfort University to study creative music technology.
There I discovered about experimental music and possibilities in electronic music. This was a prime turning point for my musical journey and perspective towards music. Today I'm going to perform composition using a combination of acoustic piano and digital instrument. Inside Ableton I'm putting it through plugin for granular synthesis, which gonna create like really atmospheric background for the performance. During the performance I'm limiting myself only to using only one note, and the rest of composition I have 3 other instruments prepared inside Ableton Live. So it's really going to be drone, ambient, experimental improvisation. Recently I started to introduce to my electronic music some acoustic elements. So often I just go around the city and I collect interesting sounds, which I later process and try to incorporate within the composition. And at this point I'm trying to put all of my experience into creating compositions that are breaking out of common concepts, but also is to create a compositions that will allow the listener a mainstream alternative and introduce a new palettes of sound, but also gives to the listener some familiar elements. Going forward, I hope my experimental music compositions will be used in movies and TV, and hopefully this incorporation reaches new audience.